Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Sid, aka Vicious274, coming at you with another review, and this time it's for a company called King Size Fingerboards. And as you can see, they are a company based out of Germany, and all their decks are handmade. And also, this one that I'm going to be reviewing is the 4-ply Royal Shape Complete. But before I get into the review, just want to direct you guys to the description where the website is going to be and the YouTube channel that you can subscribe to. But I do have to let you know that when it comes to going to the website, it will pop up in German. But if you look right into the not so much at the top, but more towards the middle of the page, you'll see two flags. One will be the German and one will be the English or the UK flag. If you want it in English, click the UK flag and it'll automatically translate to English. However, the prices will still be in euros. So if you want to find out what the currency exchange is for your currency, just Google currency converter, and then you'll be able to figure out what the exchange rate is for your currency. Alright, so again, I'm just going to show you some of the stuff that you'll get with your Complete when you order it, and that's some of their stickers. They've got their king size sticker, and these are professional stickers, guys. These aren't made on paper. They're nice and shiny. There you go. And great quality. That's one of them. They also come in a mini king size. And then you've got this one, which has two of them, which is kind of the kind of looks like the Run DMC logo there. I like that one a lot. All right, so now the deck that I chose is one of their graphic decks, and they have a lot of wicked stuff. So definitely go check out the website here in the description. And I'm going to show you the graphic that I chose, and there was a reason why I chose it, because it was a little nostalgic for me. And well, let me just show you. This one I believe is called Dreaming in Pictures. And then you see all the king-size logos coming out of the kid's head there. And you'll see that the kid is looking through kind of like a weird style of binoculars. Well, back in the 80s, this was a toy called, I believe, a viewfinder by Fisher-Price. And what you would put is you would put a slide disc in the top, and then you would kind of click around and the pictures would come through. I mean, for back in the day, it was pretty high tech, but now it's more, I got it more for like the nostalgia of it, thinking about when I used to have that toy. So it was pretty cool. But looking at the graphic, it is amazing that it is not pixelated at all. And look at that shine. It is unbelievable. It is a very clean graphic. And I believe that eventually it might wear away, but judging by this lacquer, it's going to last a long time. That is awesome. So again, this is the 4-ply Royal Shape, and there's the plies right there. It goes yellow, green, purple, and then the bottom one is natural, but then it's got the graphic over it. And there's the shape. This is the nose here. Now, when I first looked at this deck, it looked pretty symmetrical to me, meaning that the kicks on both sides were the same. But after having a second look at it, the nose is just slightly steeper. Not by much, but just slightly. And I didn't really notice that much of a difference. To me, all that means is that I can go in either direction without having to worry about which side is the nose and which side is the tail, because they're pretty much both pretty similar. And I had no problem when it came to performance out of the deck with the kicks being almost the same size. Now, this is their own grip tape. I'm going to show you here. There it is. It's a pretty smooth tape. It's got actually, there's really not that many pores. It's more on the smooth side. And it worked great right from the hop. My only thing is that it's just a little thicker than what I'm used to. But eventually I got used to it pretty quick. Now, as you can see, this is a Complete, and there's no holes in the grip, because this already came pre-assembled. And I don't know if they do that with all of their customers, but I know that when they send it to me, it already came pre-assembled. And I thought that was pretty cool. The dimensions of the deck is 30 millimeters wide and 100 millimeters long. And I gotta tell you guys, the performance of this deck really blew me away. I was kick flipping, nollie flipping, fakie flipping, switch flipping with ease. It was amazing that the pop that this deck had, and I highly enjoyed it. Very, very much. Now, these are their trucks, and they're single bearing wheels. They're non-backless, but they got some wicked roll to them. And they are very smooth, and there is no bumps in them or anything like that, and they roll forever. And I really enjoyed those. Now, the one thing that they did different with their trucks that I actually really liked the ideas that they did, because I'm getting more into the looser style trucks, and you can see how loose these ones are. I'm not doing much pressure to move them back and forth. Now, what they did differently was that they have soft bushings. They have actually different types of bushings, and these are the soft yellows. And then here's the other side. And as you can see, they didn't put a bottom washer on each one of the trucks, and no pivot cups. Now, when I first saw that, I was like, because I'm used to having pivot cups on my trucks. But after using it this way, I started to take my pivot cups off of my trucks that I had set up, and I'll tell you why. Without having the bottom washer and no pivot cups, you're able to tighten the wheel nut a lot lower and still get the looseness that you want. So this means that in time, over periods of time, sometimes your kingpin nut will loosen. But when you're able to tighten it a lot lower, it takes a lot longer for the wheel nut, for the kingpin nut to loosen. So that was an awesome idea that I started doing with a lot of my other trucks. However, I kept this one set up without the bottom washer, because just to show you how it comes set up. I myself, for personal preference, I prefer to have a bottom washer underneath the bottom bushing, just so that, you know, it protects the bottom bushing and helps it last a lot longer. So what I've been doing is I've been removing my pivot cup and putting my 2 washers and 2 bushings in my trucks, adjusting my kingpin nut to where I want it so that I get the right tension in my truck. And then I've just been putting a dab of super glue on the top of the kingpin nut, and then I never have to worry about adjusting my trucks again. And never have to worry about putting those annoying pivot cups on either. And guys, to be honest with you, these have no pivot cups, and they still pretty much bounce back to neutral. So I mean, pivot cup, non-pivot cup, it's your choice. I would recommend trying to use it without a pivot cup, and then just gluing your wheel nut, and you won't have to worry about adjusting it ever again in the future. And they have a wide variety of colors of trucks and wheels, and they perform awesome. I really enjoyed the setup. It blew my expectations, I have to admit. So again, the company is King Size Fingerboards. They are based in Germany. Fantastic craftsmanship. They really take pride in their decks, and you can see from the craftsmanship alone, everything is rounded nicely. The nose and the tail and the sides are all sanded perfectly, nicely rounded. It is an overall great setup. I highly recommend it. So again, the website's going to be down here. Go check out the YouTube channel as well and subscribe. And again, remember that if you pop into their website and it's in German, just click on the UK flag and it'll all come in English, but all the prices will still be in euros. Just Google currency converter and you'll figure out what the price is in your currency. Alright guys, so go check them out and keep fingerboarding. 2 fingers, peace.